You may even go back and forth because you were waiting for someone, okay? But someone comes in and they actually put in the work. I see somebody actually putting in work with you. And this has you falling in love. This is even very healing for you. This person comes in and heals you because they actually do what the other person wasn't. They take action, they take initiative, they express their emotions, they show up for you. And it's somebody that you already trust. It's somebody that you already have a foundation with in some way. So the connection builds a lot easier and it feels good. It feels safer. You are content. You're not up and down, crazy, emotional, anxious attachment style. Are they cheating? Like all these things that you were picking up with the other person, anxiety and fear, and you're not feeling that way with this other person. It's just calm. It's just, they wasted so much time because they couldn't make up their mind about reaching out. They couldn't make up their mind about what they wanted to say. They couldn't make up their mind about talking things out with you. This person may not even be that serious. They may have shown you that they are not serious. They may have shown you that they are not loyal if they ran to someone else, ended up with someone else. It depends. There's different people here, right? If they were not serious with you, you are going to avoid a disaster. And you have somebody new that you're already very happy with. Now, if you are going to take this person back, let's say they didn't do you dirty and it's just that they had insecurities that they needed to work on, you may be talking to someone new. Maybe it's not so serious and you may want to avoid a disaster because this is somebody that you want to be with. This is somebody that you actually see a future with and you have a soulmate connection with them. Or they were looking at their options and now things are working out in your favor. So you could feel angry. They had other options. Now everything's working out in your favor. So you're pissed because it's like, why are you coming back now? Why are you coming back when I finally have my blessings? You could be obsessing about a choice that you need to make because you need to choose between one or the other. And you want to do the right thing with the Justice card here. You want to do the right thing, but you are still stuck on the past person. You're either stuck on the past or someone is stuck on you and they want you back. Yeah, I feel like for the most part, a lot of you guys, it's too late. You're already with someone new. It's just weird because some of you, if it's not serious with the new person, then you may go back to the old person. But I feel like the new person is someone that you can genuinely have something safe, healthy, comfortable with, and you trust them. You may not even trust this ex that's coming back. You may not even trust them. So it's up to you. You guys will choose different things. You may even find yourself going back and forth while you're in the relationship. And it's like you have it all. You have it all with the new person. You're going to have it all. Maybe the ex was, you know, the Ten of Pentacles for you. They had all the traits that you look for. You may be going back and forth. I don't want to see that though. That's not... What is this Two of Pentacles? Someone that you were waiting for. What is the Two of Pentacles? What's the Two of Pentacles? The Judgment, someone coming back. This ex is going to come in and confuse you. It's like you have somebody that you can trust. You feel comfortable, content, safe, stable, and you have it all with this person. Or some of you will still be going back and forth about the old person because they come back, they want, you know, your forgiveness, and they were the Ten of Pentacles for you. They were the ones that you saw yourself having it all with. Collective, welcome to your reading, and please keep in mind that these are general, so not every message is going to be for you. Now let's jump into your channeled message. Collective, for you, I see somebody looking out a window. They've kind of got a sad look on their face. It's sort of the look of longing. It's the look of boredom. It's the look of melancholy, like not fully happy, a little sad, a little down. It seems to be raining outside, okay? And then I hear a watch beeping, and the person looks up at their watch. They realize time is up or time is changing. And I see the sun coming out outside. And it's like they let out one final sigh, almost to say like goodbye, the time is up, someone didn't show up, or something didn't happen, or it's simply time to get out of this funk. Okay, this person turns around to focus inward in the house. And it looks like there's somebody right there almost all along, okay? Because they're already in the home, this could indicate that it's somebody who feels safe, or they feel like home. They could feel like family, or you just feel very close. This could be someone who this could be somebody who you already have some kind of foundation with, okay? And I'm getting that this person welcoming you in a very warm way, like a warm welcoming from this person. I'm seeing a lot of togetherness. I'm getting a family type of vibe or a family type of feel with this person. At least it already feels that way. So again, it's somebody who you're either going to meet who was always kind of in the background. They were always kind of in your foundation, in your home. The home could represent an area that feels safe, solid, secure. Again, it's like somebody that you may already have a foundation with in some way. Maybe you've already built with them before as a friend or as a lover or as someone around you. I don't feel that it's actual family. It could be, but I feel like this is love. So I'm getting a lot of contentment with this person. I'm getting a feeling of being safe. I'm feeling comfortable with this person, and I'm getting the word trust. So you definitely do have a foundation with this person already that seems to be already in your life, and you seem to be like in melancholy over something or someone else. You could have been waiting for something or someone else, and it looks like the expiration date has come because time is up. I'm getting that the seasons are changing. Time is changing. It's time to get out of this melancholy, depression, longing, sadness. It's time to get out of that. Or it's time to focus on who and what matters the most. And it looks like you've got somebody who is giving you a warm welcome, or it's somebody that you're giving a warm welcome to. This is somebody that you feel safe with. You could feel comfortable with them, and you're going to trust them, or you do trust them already. Then I see you glancing over at the window. It's like you kind of hear something and you glance over at that window. And I'm seeing somebody with their hands against the glass, kind of peering inside. It's almost like now they want to get in. They feel shut out. Now they feel forgotten. Now they need to get in, or they want to get in. Okay, so this is interesting. You may come across somebody who has always kind of been in your life. Someone that you already built a foundation with, and you trust them, and you feel comfortable with them, and you feel safe with them. And either you're going to be hanging out with this person, dealing with this person, or involved with this person. You may grow something more. And it's like this person that you may have been waiting for is going to come running in. Like once they get a sense about this, or they notice this, or one day they just feel like, oh, I want back in. But you're already with somebody that you feel content and safe and comfortable with. Okay, you guys? So that's what I'm getting for you. We're going to get started. All right, collective, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you. Oracle cards for collective. We have partnership. It says teamwork will give you better results. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support system. Wow, yeah, this is definitely about somebody who is already in your inner circle, or they're going to be new, but they feel like you've already known them before. It's like an immediate feeling of trust, being comfortable with them. I do feel like you already have a foundation with them though, okay? I don't know if it's someone brand new that you've never met before. It's somebody that you trust. Okay, you already trust this person. You already feel like you have a foundation with this person. So it could be someone that you already know as a friend, or they could be an ex of yours. You've already have something quite solid with them. And universe is sending you a partner so that you can team up with somebody. You don't need to do something alone, or they're simply sending you somebody that you can trust. That is very important, to have a very good support system and someone that you trust. And it might be hard to find trustworthy people to partner with, okay? I was just having this conversation with somebody that, like, as I get older, it's very hard for me to be open to brand new people, especially when you have children. Like, it's relatively unsafe. You don't know who these people are, and you don't know if they're a safe person to open up to at all, about your life. So as I've gotten older, I feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more safe to pursue people that I've already have foundations with in friendships. They already know everything about me. They already accept me. There's already trust. So there could be something along the lines of that. You could have someone in your life already, and you may choose to partner up with this person. You could have a partnership coming, a relationship coming with someone like that. It's definitely someone that you trust and you feel comfortable with and you feel safe. And that's very important to have. We have it's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. So the sign of Scorpio is here today. Some of you could have those placements, or you could be dealing with someone who has those placements. And the energy is here. So we do have a lot of water sign energy here. Some of you, there's definitely an energy of like a scorpionic energy. Scorpionic energy could be quite secretive. It could be mysterious. It can be very attached. It can be very monogamous, very loyal. And there's a huge emphasis on trust. Trust is absolutely so important to people that have Scorpio placements. Because as you know, it's the most untrusting sign. It's very hard for Scorpio placements to trust. So having someone that you can trust is crucial, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's rare. So they struggle with trust. They struggle with vulnerability. That's where it may aid in the fact that you already have a foundation with this person. You already have trust. You already know each other. They've already been in your life where you feel like family, or some kind of, just some kind of comfortableness, like an attachment there. There's also negative qualities of being possessive, jealous, vindictive, vengeful, possessive, and maybe unable to let go, so they can hold on to grudges as well. On the positive side, they can be very attached and really hold on to people and places and things, which can be a good thing. Can be a deep loyalty, a deep stability of, I'm not going to give up on you no matter what, because I hang on and you're mine, and I'm always going to hold on to you, which can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. So there can be those positive and negative traits in this reading. There's also psychic abilities, okay, being very intuitive. So you may be letting your intuition guide you at this time of who you can trust and who you cannot trust, who you are truly safe with and who you are not safe with. And if you haven't done that, I would consider doing that. Allow your gut to tell you. Allow how you feel with somebody to tell you the truth. All right, so if there's anything else in the reading, I will let you know if it pops up, but that's what I'm getting. Let's get started. So starting off the reading, we do have wish fulfillment and the strength. So you're coming into some kind of wish. You're coming into happiness, something that you've wanted, something that you're going to be very happy and proud over. This didn't come easy though. You had to wait for this. You had to be very patient, and maybe you had been waiting in the past for this or for a certain person. You could have been waiting to have this with a certain person, and maybe they were not the right one, or they were not meant for you, but you were waiting for this, and it was almost like a struggle. So after a moment of struggling and waiting and being patient, you are coming into something that you're very happy about. And as you get this, somebody is going to find this out. They're going to find out. You know, Spirit is bringing attention to the little mice in the background of the Nine of Cups. There's some little mice up here. And so there's almost a feeling of rats around, people that are sneaky, people that steal, or people that are like vermin. There are people like that all around you. And you may have learned recently that you cannot trust anybody, or you cannot trust just everybody. I'm definitely getting trust issues. Like, you don't trust people where in the area that you live in, your community. You don't trust certain exes. You don't trust certain people that you've tried to get to know. Maybe you've tried to get to know brand new people and you just found you could not trust these people. So you could be leaning towards somebody that you feel safe with. You already feel like you can trust this person, and that is so valuable to you. When someone finds out about this wish fulfillment, they are going to be in a struggle themselves. It's not going to be easy for them. They're going to find themselves needing to tame their emotions because they are utterly shocked and surprised that you are in something new. You've got something new with someone new. And this signifies and represents that you are closing out a cycle. A door is closing. A chapter is closing. You've already closed that out. It's done. You're starting something new. So I feel like this person thought that they had more time, or this person thought the door was still open for them. And yeah, they're in disbelief because when they see this new thing that you have, it's like, oh, they're done. I guess they're done. So there's panic. I see somebody overthinking. Someone had a lot of doubts and insecurities in themselves, and they were overthinking a lot to the point where they were not taking any action. Across, we've got the Strength, we've got the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody, it's like they put themselves in analysis paralysis. They didn't do anything. They held back. They were overthinking, and they kept going back and forth in their head about what it looks like is commitment. Commitment is across from this. So it's like they could not make up their mind whether or not they wanted to commit to you, whether or not they even wanted a relationship. They could have been going back and forth. Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't know. Do I? Yes, no, maybe. And it's gone on for, it looks like a while. It looks like you had been waiting for a while. And it's weird because it's like some of you, not all of you, but some of you even struggled with this person because you could have sensed, or you could have had a lot of anxiety when you dealt with this person about them juggling you. So it's like, to begin with, the person that you may have been waiting for maybe was not really meant for you. I feel like when you dealt with them, you were very unbalanced. You had a lot of anxiety because you either worried about them juggling or you had a sense about them juggling. Now, this person that is overthinking, it's almost like they were working on themselves. They've been trying to work on themselves. You might have been somebody that was a wish fulfillment for them. They wanted you, but they held back from you. Now, a lot of it had to do with insecurities. They could have had insecurities, worries, fears about getting into a relationship. So they may have been trying to work on themselves, or maybe just felt that they needed to work on themselves before they could get into a relationship. Because they had a lot of worries and doubts and fears and anxiety about a relationship and about this connection. I do feel like with the Scorpio energy, it could have been quite strong. It could have been quite empathic. It could have been quite psychic. Spiritual in nature as well. And it freaked them out. It gave them so much fear. They could have been worried that you could juggle them, or you could have been worried that they juggled you. You know, because we're talking about psychic connections, empathic connections, they could have had this fear about you, and you could have picked up on it because you're empathic. So you would have felt this energy, would have felt like imbalanced, worried, anxiety-ridden. Are they dealing with someone else? Are they going to cheat on me? Because that's how they were feeling about you. So yeah, this person did not make up their mind. I don't know what they did, if they sabotaged. It's just saying that it's mostly talking about them overthinking, taking action, being with you, being in a relationship. They might have been trying to work on themselves. It's like they maybe thought that they could work on themselves, come in. We have the sun, either have a positive outcome with you by working on themselves or work on themselves and come around the summertime where they could feel more in their element, more secure in themselves. They might have had plans or they might have not. You know, it looks like you guys have been very patient with this person, and I don't know, some of you, they haven't even made up their mind yet. They're still going back and forth. It's taking you a long time to heal from this. It's taking you a lot of work. Some of you had to focus on your work, you had to heal, and you were quite emotional. Queen of Cups is in a longing energy, waiting energy, melancholy, or emotional, in love. So you could have been feeling that way. It took you a lot of work to work through these emotions. You focused on your work while you were in your feelings. And you could be healing, or you need to heal, or now you're coming into wish fulfillment, which is going to be very healing for you. So you could be like focusing on your work, trying to work on yourself. You're quite emotional. You're longing for someone. And then boom, you come into wish fulfillment, or you start to heal. It's like they find out that you're in a relationship. Someone's definitely finding out you're in a relationship, and it's like they still can't make up their mind. They still can't make up their mind, or they start worrying about maybe you had this person all along and then they continue to do nothing. This person is just, they're in their way. They're overthinking. They don't do anything about anything, and they just let things sit. They're just in their head a lot. And yeah, they're going to find out that you have something going on. I see you dipping into your emotions, falling in love and happy. You may even go back and forth because you were waiting for someone, okay? But someone comes in and they actually put in the work. I see somebody actually putting in work with you. And this has you falling in love. This is even very healing for you. This person comes in and heals you because they actually do what the other person wasn't. They take action, they take initiative, they express their emotions, they show up for you. And it's somebody that you already trust. It's somebody that you already have a foundation with in some way. So the connection builds a lot easier, and it feels good. It feels safer. You are content. You're not up and down, crazy, emotional, anxious attachment style. Are they cheating? Like all these things that you were picking up with the other person, anxiety and fear, and you're not feeling that way with this other person. It's just calm. It's just content. It's just happy. This person is giving you room to just fall in love, not worry about what's going on and what they're hiding from you. So you're really happy. You might go back and forth a little bit, maybe about being in a relationship, about this person, but they're showing you that they're willing to put in the work and work at this. And it brings in a lot of happiness. This person loves you. This person has deep emotions for you. Both of you are falling in love. Both of you could have water in your chart, okay? Maybe both of you have Scorpio placements, or one of you does, or you're just in this energy of water sign energy, being emotional, being in love, being in your feelings. This is very healing, and this person comes in to give you a relationship, a commitment, and it is so healing. Again, you trust this person. You can trust them. You may have some insecurities, because if you had insecurities with the last person, you felt something, you found out something. Maybe you found out that this person was in a relationship for some of you. Not all of you. Some of you, you may have been worried that they were juggling you, and then maybe they went into a relationship and you found out, because we have the Strength, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. This is like, oh my God, I was not expecting this. This is hard for me to look at. So you may have found out that they had something else. Some of you may find out about a pregnancy, and it's like you found out things are done. This is over. That's for some of you, not all of you. Some of you, maybe they didn't go into another relationship. You just picked up on their fears because they had insecurities about you and they didn't make up their mind. So you get a relationship. Universe is sending you someone that you can trust, someone that you don't have to feel so imbalanced with. And there's deep emotions here. Scorpio energy is about emotional depth. They cannot do anything shallow. It's all in or all out. 0 to 100, black or white. But there is deep loyalty here. This person is like you. They're emotionally grounded, emotionally mature. They can express their emotions. They're not afraid to tell you things. They're not afraid to be vulnerable with you. And maybe that's not something that both of you, it maybe doesn't come easy to both of you. But for some reason, with each other, it's a lot easier because you guys already have that foundation. You already know each other well. You already trust each other. And it's just easier and it's more natural for you guys to be vulnerable with one another. So you guys are a true match, and this is very beautiful. In the outcome, we've got the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So when people find this out, or someone finds this out, it is a painful ending for them. And here they come, not necessarily agreeing with this. They don't agree, or they want to come in and fight for you. They didn't fight for you, though. That's the thing. They didn't fight for you. There's something about like this person was in La La Land. They were fantasizing. Maybe they were trying to come up with ways, but they didn't do anything. They were so much in their head, going back and forth. Yes, no, maybe, no, I don't want a relationship. Yes, I do. And they didn't do anything. And it's taken them so long that now you're with someone else. Universe has replaced them. Universe has sent somebody new. Their time is up. You only get a certain amount of time. You don't get to hold up someone's whole life because you can't make up your mind or you're not doing the work. And maybe they were trying to put in work. They were trying to work on their insecurities, but they still didn't come through. It's like they were really scared of being happy and being committed. They were scared of this. Maybe you came out of nowhere for them. They weren't expecting to fall for somebody or get feelings like that, and then they did, and it freaked them out. They might have ran away. They may have hopped into something else for some of you. So, yeah, they're not happy. They're not too pleased. It's like they realized that they were in their head this whole time, or they were fantasizing, but they weren't taking action. They may try to take action when they find out, but that's a little late. You can't just come in and take action when someone's already moving on and in a relationship. It doesn't work like that. So this might have happened the way it was supposed to. I just realized, you guys, I forgot to get the oracle cards. So let's get some oracle cards for you. We've got mirror. It says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect on wounds and introspection. So you could be mirroring each other. You and this past person were mirroring each other, or you're mirroring the new person. I'm also getting that you and the new person, the person that you already have a foundation with, that you trust, both of you struggle with trust issues. Because maybe you've been cheated on. You've been cheated on, you've been dropped and then had people run off to other people and rubbed relationships in your face. You've both been through it and you have trust issues around being juggled. Especially once you start to dip into your feelings. It's like, yeah, you dip into your feelings and then you feel ungrounded and unstable, but not with each other. Again, this works so well. You guys just feel really good in this connection. So you mirror each other, and that's why you guys work really well together, because you are kind of the same. Like I said, some of you could have these traits, or you both have Scorpio placements. Now we have I like you. It says someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. Exactly. This person has always liked you. This person has always had a crush on you. Maybe you've always liked them. And I see romance blooming between you guys. You guys are having fun, you're flirting, and there's a deep desire to have more. There's a deep desire to date one another. So it's just developing very naturally, and it will develop very naturally. This is beautiful. Let's take a look at the other oracle deck. This is what it looks like. It says, you can trust what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time, when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attune to your work with your determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected. Wow. So, yeah, something is coming in the right time, in divine timing. And when it happens naturally and on its own, that is the best time. That's the right time and the best time. That is the time that universe has chosen for you. Because there's something about when your readiness matches the requirements for success. This could indicate healing. This could indicate purging, letting go of certain things or people. You had to do that. You had to go through it. And then the new blessing comes in. This can also be talking about that person you already have a foundation with. It's like it could have always been meant to be, but it was going to happen when it was supposed to happen. You know, and maybe it didn't happen in the past for whatever reason, and that was meant to be. Again, attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. So you could have been attending to your work. Somebody else is trying to work on themselves. You were trying to work on yourself. Maybe actually working on your work, like actual physical work, but I kind of feel like you were working on your emotional self, processing emotions, purging, releasing, crying, healing, because the Star card, you were healing. And yeah, it's been very emotional for you. You could have had other things that came to the surface that you've been working on for your emotional self. It's not just about relationships that didn't work. It could be other things. And you've been doing a lot of work to heal. Now, it could even be where this past person has been trying to do a lot of work to heal as well. And that's why when they see that you're moving on, it's hard for them. It's difficult for them because they were trying, but it kind of looks like they took a long time, and it's like they took a long time to make up their mind, and that's what stopped them. It took too long, and yeah, it's like they're almost ready, and then they see you moving on and they come in. So let's take a look at external energies for you. External energies for collective. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you're very detached now from this past person. It took you a long time to, I guess, open up, be vulnerable, want to be vulnerable with someone new, and maybe you're just not open to new people because you have trust issues. I just see you emotionally detached. This past person could have been very emotionally detached as well. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it's like they were very emotionally detached and emotionally unavailable for a relationship. And it's been a long time. You could have been waiting for someone for a long time. You want a relationship, but they didn't come through. It's been a long time. So you're starting to detach from the past situation. You are, because you do want a relationship, and it has been a long time. It has been. You also know somebody for a long time, this person that you have a foundation with. You're detaching from the past, and you're starting to look at something new with somebody that you may have looked at, somebody that you may have known a long time. Somebody is going to find out because you're going to be public. You will be public about this new thing that you have. And somebody is watching you. So again, it's like they made you wait all this time. They didn't do anything, but they watch you. So they really just didn't take action, and you're very detached now. You're over it. You want a relationship. You're ready for that, or you're starting to look at the possibilities with someone else. And it has been such a long time. You want something stable. You want something that you can build with somebody that you can trust, and you may have found that. You may have found that. Someone's watching you, and they're going to watch your success. They will be seeing this. Actions and intentions. It looks like in their actions, they are trying to move past things with you. They want to move past things with you. In their intentions, they're kind of not really giving you much, though. They're keeping it practical with you. So it's like they see you coming into some kind of success. Some of you could be working on something in your career, and that could be blowing up for you. But most of you may just have something new with somebody new, and they may find out. And then they come in, and it's like now they want to move past things, but they intend to just keep things practical, which is strange. Why? Why the Page of Pentacles? Why? It could even be where they're still trying to play games, or they feel defeated. Let's clarify. Why the Five of Swords? The Eight of Pentacles. The Sun. They could feel very defeated because they have been trying to work on themselves. They've been trying, again, it's linked to sun energy. They were busy working all summer, or they need to work in the summer, or they've been working on themselves so that they can come forth in the summer, or so that they can have positive outcome. It's literally the same. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the King of Cups. They feel defeated because they've been having to work or focus on their work, or been working on themselves so that they can have positive outcome with you, and now you're moving on. Yeah, and here they are needing to manage different things, or they've had to manage things, or they couldn't make up their mind. They went back and forth. What is the Two of Pentacles? What is this? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, they kept going back and forth about reaching out and talking. They wasted so much time because they couldn't make up their mind about reaching out. They couldn't make up their mind about what they wanted to say. They couldn't make up their mind about talking things out with you. And it's been so long that you are starting to warm up to someone else. They couldn't make up their mind. And so what is the outcome? What's the outcome of them coming back? Let's see the outcome. The Lovers. You could already be with someone new. Some of you may choose to be with this person. But I kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to go back to the other person. What is the outcome? The Tower. How do they feel in the outcome? How do they feel in the outcome? The Knight of Cups. How do you feel in the outcome? Some of you may work things out with them. You know, this could also be about them. This could be the person that you already have a foundation with, the person that you already trust. And some of you, it's a new person. So some of you, you're already in a relationship, and this is a Tower moment for them. They wanted to come in and express and tell you how they feel, and you already have someone new. But some of you, you may end up with this person. Okay, you may end up renewing things with this person, okay? But it's weird because it's like someone likes you. Romance is blooming. I kind of feel like you could have someone new around you. Some of you may choose to work things out, but it just depends. If you're not and you're with someone else, this may be why they keep things practical, because you're already taken. So it's like they would like to fix things, but if you're already taken, they're going to just be forced to just keep it practical with you. But that's what happens. You take so long. Like I said, a life and time waits for nobody. So take action or miss opportunities. That's just how it is. Now, collective, let's look at your independent energy. Independent energy for collective. We have the Page of Wands. So you're flirting, you're having fun, you're getting to know someone new. You could even be exploring somebody new, talking to someone new, and you may want to avoid a disaster. The Tower reversed, you want to avoid a disaster. We have the Ace of Cups. And the Two of Cups. And what else? The Sun. Wow. This is, again, it's giving me two different outcomes. It's like you may be talking to someone new, okay? So you may want to avoid a disaster because this person may not even be that serious. They may have shown you that they are not serious. They may have shown you that they are not loyal if they ran to someone else, ended up with someone else. It depends. There's different people here, right? If they were not serious with you, you are going to avoid a disaster. And you have somebody new that you're already very happy with. Now, if you are going to take this person back, let's say they didn't do you dirty and it's just that they had insecurities that they needed to work on, you may be talking to someone new. Maybe it's not so serious and you may want to avoid a disaster because this is somebody that you want to be with. This is somebody that you actually see a future with and you have a soulmate connection with them. But a lot of you, I feel like this person may not be so serious or mature. They may not be very mature because as we can see, they don't make decisions. They can't make up their mind. They don't know how to take action. They're in their head a lot. They have insecurities. So they may be at a Page's level. And you may have even found out that they are not loyal. Like, let's say you found out that they were juggling you. So some of you, there was even a pregnancy with someone else. So you may not look at them like, you know, you can actually build with them. And yeah, you may avoid a disaster because you've already got something new. How does my collective feel about the person coming back? How does my collective feel about the person coming back? You may feel angry at them with the Queen of Wands. You could feel angry at them and you could feel passionate because things are working in your favor. And now you have options, or they were looking at their options and now things are working out in your favor. So you could feel angry. They had other options. Now everything's working out in your favor. So you're pissed because it's like, why are you coming back now? Why are you coming back when I finally have my blessings? You were looking at other options. Why are you back now? You could be angry. But some of you could feel, like I said, if it's somebody who didn't do you dirty and you do want them back, you could feel very passionate because you feel like finally things are working in my favor, and you could be thinking of all the possibilities with this person. How does my collective feel about the person that they already had around them all along? How does my collective feel about the person they had around them all along? The person that they feel safe and comfortable with, how do they feel about this person? The Devil, how does my collective feel about this person? The Two of Wands. The Justice. the Hanged Man, the Six of Cups. The King of Swords, and the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. Ooh, complicated. If there's a new person, it's like you could feel like you're very attached to this person, or you could feel like they're obsessive. You could be obsessing about a choice that you need to make, because you need to choose between one or the other. And you want to do the right thing with the Justice card here. You want to do the right thing, but you are still stuck on the past person. You're either stuck on the past, or someone is stuck on you and they want you back. This could be the ex, the person that was very emotionally unavailable to you. They're stuck on you, they want you back. You might be a little stuck on them, or you were stuck on them. But now it's like there's conflict, because you could be in a relationship. You want a relationship, or they're upset because you're in a relationship. This is very confusing. This is very confusing. I wish it was more precise. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, holding on to another chance. We have overthinking, because somebody is in a commitment. They're a committed woman, and someone needing to heal. This is very, very confusing. Who are you going to pick, collective? Because it looked so fucking good with this person that you already have around you. Who is my collective going to be with? Who is my collective going to be with? We have the Knight of Swords, someone coming in to communicate. We have a deep attachment, or even obsessed, waiting, trying to manifest something. The King of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It's someone that you walked away from, or that you thought you moved on from. A cold masculine here. Someone who comes in abruptly and they're acting obsessed. This could be someone that you were waiting for, the one that you were waiting to manifest things with, the emotionally detached or emotionally unavailable one. Yeah, again, someone that walked away, or you walked away from. It's like you might be in denial of something, or you didn't know something. You're going to get clarity of it. I'm so confused. I mean, I didn't feel a whole lot of like love and romance or anything, but there was safety, contentment, being comfortable, being safe, a warm welcome from somebody who's already in your foundation. Could this be like a friend that you're just seeking safety from? It almost looks like you are seeing someone new, but then you're still invested in the past person. I don't know. What is the outcome for the new person? What's the outcome for the new person? The Ten of Cups. A lot of happiness together with this new person, moving forward. Yeah, having something new, a passionate new beginning. And then all of a sudden there's a lot of chaos and drama. So you do end up with someone new. You are happy together. You're moving forward. And then some kind of conflict comes up. All of a sudden you feel conflicted. We have the Page of Cups. Somebody comes forward with a message, maybe trying to befriend you, but you could be in a relationship. Yeah, that's done. It's over. It's your ex trying to come in while you're in a relationship. It's like now they want to move past things with you. They want to apologize, but they may be forced to keep it practical with you because you're in a commitment. So it's like they come in, they want to apologize, or someone feels conflicted about your relationship. So here they come to apologize. But you're in a relationship and you've started a whole new cycle. Yeah, I feel like for the most part, a lot of you guys, it's too late. You're already with someone new. It's just weird because some of you, if it's not serious with the new person, then you may go back to the old person. But I feel like the new person is someone that you can genuinely have something safe, healthy, comfortable with, and you trust them. You may not even trust this ex that's coming back. You may not even trust them. So it's up to you. You guys will choose different things. Let's take a look at the new relationship so we can get a little more info. The new relationship. Let's look at the new relationship. Okay, must to use different cards. New relationship for collective. The Four of Cups, new relationship for collective. New relationship for collective. New relationship for collective. It's talking about, it looks like the ex, because you are in a commitment. We have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, a committed person, the Empress, someone who's growing. And yet somebody's out here disappointed. You might also be disappointed and then you get into a relationship that you weren't expecting because the Tower is here. It's like you have no idea. You're sitting here sulking over the past and then boom, you end up in something that you've always wanted. But then there's an energy here of like going back and forth. Someone's still going back and forth about you because you are the Ten of Pentacles. You may even find yourself going back and forth while you're in the relationship. And it's like you have it all. You have it all with the new person. You're going to have it all. Maybe the ex was, you know, the Ten of Pentacles for you. They had all the traits that you look for. You may be going back and forth. I don't want to see that though. That's not... What is this Two of Pentacles? Someone that you were waiting for? What is the Two of Pentacles? What's the Two of Pentacles? The Judgment, someone coming back. This ex is going to come in and confuse you. It's like you have somebody that you can trust. You feel comfortable, content, safe, stable, and you have it all with this person. Or some of you will still be going back and forth about the old person because they come back, they want, you know, your forgiveness, and they were the Ten of Pentacles for you. They were the ones that you saw yourself having it all with. Maybe this new person is like, they're a great partner and a nice relationship with someone that you can trust, but maybe you guys don't align for the future. It could be something about them that is not, you just don't know if you see yourself having it all with them. Like maybe they don't want more children. Maybe they live somewhere else, far apart. You may not see yourself having it all with the new person. And some of you have it all with the new person and you're still going back and forth about the ex. Now, why is someone going back and forth about the second chance? Why is someone going back and forth about the second chance? Why is someone going back and forth about the second chance? It's because on one hand, it's like you do have somebody who's stable, grounded, they're reliable, they're predictable, they show up for you, but it's like you were still healing over this one ex who you saw as an Emperor and a King of Wands. This is somebody that you actually saw like having all the traits that you want. all the traits. It could be someone that you're very attracted to as well. You could see this other person as someone that you would have a family with, raise children together. And that's why it's so hard. It's like you do have a partner here who is loyal, committed, faithful, stable, reliable. But this is the one that you kind of saw your future with. So you're going to have to make a logical decision and cut somebody out or make a decision here. That's why I saw like you wanted to be fair. You want to be fair to someone because you are kind of holding on to the ex. You kind of are. Or it could just be about future. It's like you love this person that you're with. It's great, but something may not align for the future, whereas you feel like it aligns with the other person. It could be that. Now, what is this Queen of Swords going to do? What are you going to do as the Queen of Swords? What will you do? What will you do as the Queen of Swords? We have move past things or move away. Move past things and work things out. Oh, with someone that you're holding on to. Oh my goodness. The Queen of Cups. This is the one that you're emotional over. You still have feelings. You still have love for them. And you do want them back. Conflict though. You're conflicted because the other person is safe and you feel good around them, and your intuition is telling you, or their intuition is telling them that you still want your ex, and they have insecurities and they're overthinking, or someone's overthinking about your Six of Wands with the King of Cups, the man that you're with, the person you're with. And now you have to make a choice between two, and the truth is out that you are talking to someone. The truth is out that your ex has been messaging you. And you don't know what to do. You have to walk away from someone. Wow, you guys, this is very messy. It's like you find somebody, but you may not feel that you can have it all with them. You may have it all with them in a sense of like you have everything a normal, beautiful, healthy relationship needs, but you're still thinking about the one that you were waiting for. That was the one that you saw yourself settling down with, having it all. You feel all these things for that person, and now they're back, but you're with someone and you want to be fair. You're still holding on to the past person. Oh my goodness, collective. I've never gotten a reading like this. This is crazy. What is some advice? What's some advice? What is some advice? Maybe you guys are not official with the person that you are with. You may not be like official with them. Maybe you're just getting to know one another, going on little dates. Romance is blooming. Someone likes you. And you could just be like having fun. Maybe it's not serious. Maybe you want to avoid a disaster because now the person that you actually want is back. Some of you are going to be with the new person instead. It just depends what your ex did. Who your ex is and what they did. It just depends. What is some advice for my collective? What is some advice? We have get out of your own way. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking. We have either you have everything with the new person, or someone is everything that you want, the one that you'd settle down with. Again, overthinking. It's like get out of your head. We have overthinking. Someone's reaching out to you, or you need to say something, or you need to tell somebody, and you don't know how. You don't know how or what to do. Empress. Yeah, the Judgment, second chance. Someone has come back, and it's like Either they feel defeated, you feel defeated because you were waiting for them, they didn't show up, now you've moved on, now they show up. You could feel defeated, or this person is trying to compete. They want you back. They're trying to get you back. Yeah, they have a lot of regrets. A lot of regrets. They're trying to get you back, but you're committed or you're loyal. You may even feel loyal to this person, like this is the one that you were loyal to. Or you're already with someone for some of you. No, you're loyal to the person of the past. You still feel loyal to them. So are you not with the new person officially? Maybe it's just in the beginning stages. And it's someone that you can trust and you feel comfortable with them. But maybe they're not your 10 of Pentacles, in the sense of maybe you want different things. You're in different stages of life. You live in different places. So they may not be your forever person, but then your forever person comes back. This is tricky, and I don't even know. You don't know how to tell someone. You don't know how to tell somebody. Yeah, you're going to pull back. You're going to have to do some soul searching, because you are going to hurt somebody. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's being really regretful over you. They're very regretful, and they miss you, and they've been thinking a lot about you, the pain that they caused you, or just reflecting on how much pain they're going through. Yeah, they couldn't make up their mind. They hurt you, they hurt themselves because they couldn't make up their mind. Now you may have two people, and you may not know what to do. You're going to hurt somebody. You have to make up your mind. You can't juggle both. So I see you detaching emotionally, going into your Queen of Swords energy and trying to make the most logical decision to express how you feel. It's like you're going to express that you got something that you really wanted. We have a relationship here. You feel the same. You do want to manifest something. You want to manifest happiness. But there's something that's hidden here, and we have a new person. You have a new person, a King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. But it looks like you're still talking to them. You're just talking to them. It's not super serious. It looks like it's practical. There is someone new that you're talking to. It's like you're entertaining the idea of maybe being with this person. But it's kind of like it's not fully serious. It's kind of practical. So it's in the beginning stages. And it's like you are still moving on from somebody else. You may have been seeing someone new, hanging out with them, but you still have feelings and you're still holding on to someone else. So you may need to confess that truth to the person. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is dramatic. So let's get your blessings. Let's get your blessings. Let's get your blessings. Blessings for my collective. Help from a relative. So some of you are getting a blessing of help from a relative. Could be someone who's living or someone who's passed away in spirit, who's aiding you. If it's someone, well, it doesn't matter if it's living or deceased, but this person could be guiding you, supporting you through something, even giving you a leg up or assistance in your life. Could be like a relative that's helping you babysit, helping you move, supporting you through a situation. We have new friends, attracting new people in your life, similar energies, chemistry, same vibe, better suited replacements. So the person that is like you have a foundation with and they make you feel safe, it could be a friend of yours. Maybe it's a friend. Yeah, but it's like you guys have potential for more, but they may not be your forever person. You know, they may not want the same things. They may be in different stages of life. And so that's where you may need to make a logical decision. And you want to be fair and do the right thing, because you shouldn't be with someone if you're still hanging on to an ex. That's just it, right? So you may have to tell someone this. Health discovery. It says learning and healing. Recovery now that you've found out, able to treat it, finally finding what was causing it. Beautiful. So a lot of you that had nagging health concerns or health issues, maybe you didn't know what was causing it. You're going to find out what was causing it, and it's going to help you be a huge blessing, because now you can treat it. Now you can start healing.